Hello everybody and welcome to the Pocono Raceway in the tricky triangle for the 2024 NASCAR Cup Series Great American Getaway 400 here at Pocono Raceway, the 21st race of the regular season. William Byron and his Hendrick teammate Kyle Larson start on the front row and lead us to the green flag as we are underway here in Pocono. Who will go to victory lane here at the tricky triangle, and will we have another playoff spot clinched, or will we remain at 14 like it has been for the last couple of races since Joey Logano's win at New Hampshire? So at the front is Byron, Larson, the two Hendrick Motorsports teammates side of the race lead. William Byron clear for the lead in turn one and for the first time here today at Pocono. Byron to the point, Larson, Elliott side by side for a second. Big stack of back here, trouble! Cars in the wall, that is Christopher Bell and Ross Chastain have crashed hard into turn one with Todd Gilliland. Looks like they were almost four wide, and Chastain hooks Christopher Bell head-on impact into that outside wall. Hard crash. They collect the innocent Todd Gilliland, who had nowhere to go. Just gets collected and cleaned down this instant, and Bell was one of the favorites to have a really good run today, completely destroyed. And once again, will not go to victory lane today for C. Bell. Chastain, his bad luck at Pocono continues, and just poor Todd Gilliland can't catch a break here to get any sort of good kind of run going. Is right here, right off the bat. Lap one, turn one, big instant. See right there, slow-mo replay. They were just squeezing together there. Chastain trying to avoid getting hit by Jones. Turns Bell, hard head-on impact, and like I said, Gilliland nowhere to go, just collected in the incident. A hard hit for Christopher Bell, though. Ryan Preece barely gets by right there. Now I'm gonna go with the full speed replay and just watch this hard impact. Hard hit that outside wall for Christopher Bell. Caution comes out. Bell and Gilliland will be out of the race. Chastain, though, will be able to continue, but he will likely be off the pace with that damage, of course, he has suffered from the incident. Meanwhile, back at the front of the field, who did not crash, is Hendrick Motorsports running 1, 2, 3 right now. Byron, Larson, and Elliott. But you got Tyler Reddick back there charging on through the back. Denny Hamlin, of course, 7-time Pocono winner. Expect him to be strong here at the front. You got Bowman at the front as well. Byron here leading the way over Kyle Larson. So he's trying to set him up for a move. Of course, caution's out, so we're just racing back to the line here. And William Byron will lead the field after that hard crash in turn one early here in Pocono. Now we get to restart back underway here on lap 6. Going to be Larson and Byron once again side by side for the lead. And of course, as we know, Christopher Bell out from that crash in 37th, as well as Todd Gilliland in 36th. So tough day for C. Bell, out before it even started. Same for Todd Gilliland. And now we're back on the way on this restart. Larson, Byron, side by side of the race lead. Almost 3 wide for third now. Logano, Reddick, and Bowman trying to work that outside. Back here you got Kyle Busch in the middle of 3 wide with Cody Ware. What in the world is he doing in the top 20? He somehow found his way up. There's Byron barely blocking Tyler Reddick back there for third. Larson clear for the lead. Bowman through into second with a brilliant restart. Has put himself now in a great position to contend for the stage win. As we go to 22, Joey Logano stacking up a bit of the mid-pack area. See back here, there's Chastain with the damage slowing down some cars. Denny Hamlin put back here in traffic with Ty Gibbs, Chase Elliott as they pitted under that last caution. So some interesting strategy. Put them back here in the field. They're going to have to work their way up if they want to get back into contention. Of course, we expect nothing less from guys like Hamlin and Elliott. Larson, though, continues to lead the field comfortably here at Pocono stage number 1. Back in my lap 21. A caution has come out because the 11 of Denny Hamlin has crashed out of this race. And a shocking turn of events. Denny is out, who is probably hands down one of the top 2 favorites alongside Kyle Larson to win this race. And oh, Byron almost gets turned by Truex into turn 1. He saves it as Bowman tries to get by Larson for the race lead, but that is huge. Denny Hamlin being out of this race changes everything. He was definitely one of the favorites, and now he is out in 36. And Hamlin, a couple of bad races in a row here, not helping his case to try to be in the top 5 in the points by the end of the regular season. Larson leading the way. Of course, been so strong here at Pocono, but has never won here. And of course, Alex Bowman behind him there in second. Your 2021 race winner here, of course, when Larson blew a tire in the final corner, changed everything. That was a wild race there. They got Bowman the victory as we watch AJ Allmendinger, Justin Haley, and Cody Ware race 3 wide a little bit further back in the field for position. Yeah, of course, Denny Hamlin being out is the big shocker, but Kyle Larson leads over Tyler Reddick here at Pocono. Now another caution. So we get back in lap 33, and now JJ Yaley in the 44 has crashed out alongside Bubba Wallace in the 23. So that is now our third big Toyota contender wiping out of this race due to an accident. First up, we had Christopher Bell in the 20. And then we had Denny Hamlin in the 11, and now Bubba Wallace in the 23, who was running top 10, and he is now out alongside the 44 of Yaley, of course, making The first start for NY Racing in like a month and a half. And now, on lap 45 later in stage 1, Zane Smith has blown an engine on the middle of the front stretch. It's a straight up mechanical failure. Zane Smith's engine goes up in smoke. He is done as Tyler Reddick leads the way. So Zane Smith will join Yaley and Wallace in the garage. Now on the last lap of stage 1, Tyler Reddick cruising to a stage 1 victory, a 2.6 second lead over Martin Truex, and he's going to get it done. Tyler Reddick will dominate and win stage 1 here in Pocono. Martin Truex comes home in second, Alex Bowman third, Kyle Larson fourth. Fifth place, Josh Berry having a great run today. William Byron comes home sixth, Joey Logano seventh, Ty Gibbs in eighth, Brad Keselowski ninth, and Noah Gregson earns the last stage point. So Tyler Reddick wins stage 1 here at the Tricky Triangle after a couple of incidents, taking out some big contenders. Now here we are, lap 66. William Byron now in the race leads, led the last couple of laps over Tyler Reddick. Gibbs, Bowman, the rest of the top 4, catching up to the 8 of Kyle Busch, who's about to go a lap down on pace because Kyle Busch was damaged, I believe, in the Bubba Wallace and JJ Yaley incident. And so now Kyle Busch off the pace, damaged, just limping around, and his just rough season for the two-time Cup Series champion continues. Byron goes right on by Kyle Busch, and Kyle Busch officially one lap down, well off the pace here in Pocono, and he will continue to be in a must-win scenario the rest of this regular season. As now Bowman leads the way here on lap 80, and in caution trouble, the 17 of Chris Buescher is destroyed. The back bumper torn completely off that car. Bowman just barely gets by him right there, but the 17 with damage, looks like he was involved in some kind of incident. Oh my goodness, I'm destroyed on the pit lane. I believe that was a 24 William Byron, and it is. That is William Byron, who is destroyed out of this race on pit road. He must have crashed with Chris Buescher in the 24, who is so fast and led 19 laps, is out of this race. And a shocking turn of events. So now on lap 96, it is Tyler Reddick and Alex Bowman side by side for the race lead with 6 laps to go in stage 2. Reddick, of course, looking for the stage sweep. Bowman there on the inside lane, looking to get his second stage win of the season here. Of course, Reddick not locked in. Bowman already is. Got a win earlier this season. Now the 48 drives it deep on the inside of Tyler Reddick, and he might clear him here. So we're watching the 3-way battle with Barry, Gibbs, and Elliott. But Bowman clear for the race lead out of turn 1. What a move by the 48 of Alex Bowman to clear Tyler Reddick. But here comes the 5 of Kyle Larson on the inside of Reddick, and we are 3 wide for the lead into turn 2. This could get tight. Luckily, Reddick and Larson are able to lift out of the throttle to avoid causing a big wreck, and Bowman holds the lead here at Pocono. Reddick to second, Larson now under fire from Logano for third, as we watch Harrison Burton and Ross Chastain stack up half the field back here. But so far, a wild race here in Pocono. Now lap 101, last lap of stage 2. Bowman with an early over Tyler Reddick. Reddick sending it in turn 3. Reddick trying to make one last shot to take the stage win away. He's going to close into the back bumper of the 48. Swing to the inside as they come to the line, but he runs out of time. Alex Bowman wins stage 2 in Pocono. Reddick, Larson, Truex, Logano the top 5. Then you have Elliott in 6th, Gregson 7th, Blaney 8th, Cindric 9th, and Ty Gibbs gets the last stage point. So, great day for Hendrick Motorsports so far. Bowman gets a second stage win of the season here. So, afterwards, Larson turning Reddick down to the grass after the caution has already come out. Some drama here in Pocono. I don't know what Kyle Larson, maybe a little bit frustrated with the way Tyler Reddick had raced him there. Gives him a little bit of a shot. Very interesting. As now we watch Bowman lead the field here on lap 120. 41 to go, and Chase Elliott coming in for a green flag pit stop. Green flag pit stop cycle underway. The 9 of Elliott is in, coming in for his scheduled stop. Now lap 121, the next lap later, here comes Tyler Reddick in. So now Elliott came in the previous lap. Reddick now comes down to make his green flag stop. Ty Gibbs comes down with him. So these two both come in, as does a 12 of Ryan Blaney behind them. Sally Bowman, Truex, Larson out on the racetrack. Still trying to stay out with Berry and Logano. See how this strategy works out for them. Now in lap 127, Bowman staying out, Truex staying out, but now Larson coming in. The 5-0 Larson will come in on lap 127 for his scheduled green flag stop, leaving just Bowman and Truex out of the main favorites to contend for the win here. Now next lap later, here comes the 48. Bowman is in for his scheduled stop here on lap 128 with 33 to go. Truex right there in behind him. Your two leaders come in together. See where they cycle out. There's Blaney's back on the lead lap. There's Ty Gibbs who's going to beat Kyle Larson out of pit lane. Larson has a terrible cycle. As now Chase Elliott right now should cycle out to be your leader as he goes by the 15 of Cody Ware. But if you look at the next car on the cycle who has yet to come in, it looks like it's going to be the 34 of Michael McDowell as we follow him through 3. And now McDowell coming in for his pit stop. McDowell's coming in. So now the next car up would be the 15 of Cody Ware. He's been passed by both Elliott and Reddick. So now Chase Elliott Now going to cycle out to be the race leader unless the 48 beats him with the Bowman coming out of pit road. We will see. Where will Bowman and Truex cycle out in comparison to Elliott and Reddick here with just 32 laps to go here in Pocono. Elliott leading, but there's Bowman. Truex still coming out of the pit lane, and they're going to get beat easily by Chase Elliott and Tyler Reddick. And short pitting is the move. Gets Elliott the lead, Reddick the second, Bowman third, and Truex fourth. They both lose spots as the short pit strategy works for now, putting Elliott back in the lead, Reddick in second. They both get the track position they need, and now we have a caution has come out, leading us to a restart here with just 18 laps to go in Pocono. Tyler Reddick, Chase Elliott the front row, Bowman, Truex, Larson, the rest of the top 5 behind them going for the win. We are fanning out all over this front straightaway here at Pocono. Who is going to get to the lead as we go into turn 1? Elliott to the inside, Bowman trying to go 3 wide middle for the lead here at Pocono. Can't quite do it. Reddick around the outside, Bowman though still 3 wide for second, sending it through turn 1. Makes it work, but Chase Elliott, a terrible restart. Restarts on the front row, has now already fallen back to 5th place, trying to hold off his teammate of Kyle Larson. Disastrous restart there for Chase Elliott. Reddick clear for the lead. Bowman going to drop down to 3rd as Martin Truex Jr. moves into 2nd. Truex been a bit silent at the front. He's been at the front all day, but very quiet. Hasn't led any laps. Just been hanging around the top 5 area. Now put himself in 2nd. Put himself in a great spot to contend. So now Blaney back there battling with Kyle Larson, Joey Logano. Bowman trying to clear Ty Gibbs, which he will out of turn 3. Bowman will secure 3rd. Gibbs into 4th. Elliott into 5th. Blaney, they're already going way down low to the inside of Chase Elliott for that top 5 position. I mean, how low can you go? As they race down the front straightaway. Now Reddick continuing to lead Martin Truex Jr., who's right on his back bumper. Truex hounding Reddick for the race lead in Truex's final race here at the Pocono Raceway. Of course, a few weeks ago announced his retirement from NASCAR Cup Series full-time competition. After the season, he won at Martinsville earlier in the season. Now he's trying to get one last win at Pocono, a track that has been so good to him over his career. But it's Tyler Reddick in the lead, trying to clinch a playoff spot. Not anymore. Now with just 13 to go, it is Truex who has gotten around Reddick and taken the lead away. And now Truex could very well get that storybook ending to his career at Pocono by getting a win here in his final race at Pocono by passing Tyler Reddick, who's trying to clinch a spot in the playoffs. Now just 12 to go. Truex leads. There, here we are, just 2 to go here in Pocono. Truex leading the way. Tyler Reddick still chasing him down in 2nd, going into turn 2. Reddick gets a great line through the corner. Huge run at the back of the 19. Here comes Reddick to the inside, trying to take the lead away from Truex. Reddick, a playoff spot on the line for him. Comes in on the bubble. Cannot get the move. He has to check up going to turn 3. Loses all of his momentum, and that might be all she wrote. Truex now getting a huge gap coming out of turn 3 and down the front stretch. White flag in the air. Final lap presented by Credit One Bank here at Pocono for Martin Truex Jr. looking to win and get his 2nd win of the season here, which would of course play him up there in our multi-time winner category to make a deep playoff run in his final season of Cup Series competition. These are the 45 with Tyler Reddick back there in 2nd. Looks like he's just going to run out of time to punch his ticket into the playoffs. Alex Bowman in a great run today, running in 3rd, but just didn't have the speed to get by Reddick or Truex at the end of this race. As Truex now goes through the turn 2 for the final time. Now heading down the short chute into turn 3. Martin Truex Jr. made the pass with just 18 to go in this race around the outside of Tyler Reddick. Has put himself in a great position. And out of turn 3 for the final time at Pocono and in his career, Martin Truex Jr. will win at Pocono. Tyler Reddick 2nd, Alex Bowman 3rd, Ty Gibbs 4th, and Chase Elliott rounds out your top 5. Blaney, Logano in the top 10. As is Larson in 8th. Then coming through to take 9th, completing a strong run today is going to be the 4 of Josh Berry. Good run for him in that Stewart-Haas Ford. And then Michael McDowell will come home in the 10th position. Back-to-back top 10s with 34. But hold on. John Hunter Nemechek and Harrison Burton are destroyed. Caution lights are flashing. We have had an incident on the last lap here at Pocono, and a massive one of that down the back straightaway. Looks like John Hunter Nemechek trying to clear himself, gets hooked by the 1 of Ross Chastain. Nemechek gets spun. Chastain spins himself, running into the back bumper of Nemechek. Hocevar and Jones avoid. And then right here, Harrison Burton slams into the nose of John Hunter Nemechek. Of course, Harrison finding a way to get involved. I think here Nemechek just got Chastain. No, Nemechek just was not clear coming up right there. Chastain came down. It's a racing incident right there. And they go around for a crash on the final lap. Nothing worse than wrecking on the final lap, losing all the positions he worked so hard for all day. Harrison Burton, John Hunter Nemechek, both DNF here down the long pond straightaway. Will not make it back to the line. Chastain will, but neither Nemechek or Burton will. So see your full speed replay just coming up right there next to the corner, just not clear. A rookie mistake there from Nemechek, who is not a rookie at all. It's his second full-time Cup season. But he goes around. Harrison piles into him in typical Harrison Burton fashion. And caution comes out as Martin Truex Jr. earns his 36th career win here at Pocono in the Great American Getaway 400. As so your final race results, of course, Truex gets his final win at Pocono in his final start. Of course, in his second win of the season, becoming a real threat for the championship. Tyler Reddick comes home in second. Another great points day for him on the bubble. Bowman, Ty Gibbs, great runs for those guys. Third and fourth. Chase Elliott, another one of our bubble drivers, top 5 run. I mean, Ryan Blaney, who's 17th, below the cut line by like 70 points, finished 6th. He had a good points day. The only problem is Chase Elliott and Tyler Reddick had a better points day. So he's going to continue to lose points from this wild battle. He's pretty much still in must-win territory. Then Logano, Larson, Berry, and McDowell ran out of the top 10. Larson had a really fast car, just wasn't able to get that track position back in the final stage. See there through the rest of the grid, Cody Ware with a top 20 finish. That's very rare. And then we see through the rest of the grid there, of course, Nemechek Burton crash out 24th, 25th. Kyle Busch way off the pace today. Chris Buescher wrecking out, just killing his playoff hopes in 30th. And William Byron, Denny Hamlin, Bell, some of the favorites wrecked out. So your updated playoff grid, just 5 races remain until the Cup Series playoffs begin at Atlanta. And of course, Truex jumps up to 5th now, becoming our 5th multi-time winner on the season. On the points side, Chase Elliott gains a couple of points now, plus 127, 2 full races above the cut line. And Tyler Reddick gains 20 points, a huge day for him. Now 95 above Ryan Blaney. We've known this one for a couple of weeks, but it's still a must-win situation for Blaney, Buescher, Berry, Suarez on down. So still a pretty concrete playoff picture. We still got 5 races for an upset winner to happen. So until the next episode, we'll be racing at the Brickyard, the Oval, for the first time since 2020. I hope you all have a good one.